apparently the net spend of £20 million, according to their director of football.
Yeah, that was. I think by doing the numbers, it didn't look that way. That was more than.
Yeah, but that was a bit of a surprise, wasn't it? But
maybe loan fees and.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah, but have they spent wisely? Do you think?
I think that's a tough one. I would say no, just on a jury's out basis. I think some of the players straight away, Max Aarons, Joe Rothwell, are quite clearly struggling. Sam's just looks a proper talent. I think Ant-Man, his best game was his first game. I think he needs to get back to level. I think Mikey Mills the same. But the one that's all got to rest on Chermiti and Miovski. I think that's what it all comes down to. You've spent 10 million on a player that Kevin Thelwell is adamant about. He spent big on him to bring him from Sporting to Everton. And he's followed up after not making much of an impact at Everton. But with Miovski as well, we know he's proven in the league. So if you can get that sheer front two, Dessers is gone, Igaman's gone. If they two hit the ground running after the international break, then it cures a lot of ills. I think not every window's got to be perfect, but if those two work as a pair, I think it will need to be that way. I think there's too much money invested in both of them. It's not a back-up and start. I think he's got to find a way to get both on the pitch. And it has to work for and especially Thelwell. It's such a courage, his conviction that you make such an investment in a player once in your career and then you go back. This is got to be Rangers' second most expensive signing ever. So it all rests on that. But right now the jury is out for the basis that guys like Max Aarons, Joe Rothwell get miles to go.
I mean, I think you've got to say that your jury's out just now, isn't it? Really, the dreadful start to the season. Some of the guys coming in haven't quite hit the ground running, like you mentioned, Rothwell. I've got slight concerns about the back four. Rangers being so many loan players in there. I mean, they also brought in Cornelius as the latest loan one. Shiga's had a bit of a ropey start.
He feels like a player that could be good in a good team. I think he's just been a wee bit sold short now.
But he's given Rangers fans palpitations so far. You've got to say, Megoma, I think looks a player. I think he looks decent. He could be a decent wee player. Max Aarons is a difficult start, isn't he? I mean, James Tavernier's back in the side already. That one looks a bit worrying. The jury's still out on Asgard's, Antman. At the moment, it's a lot of money, and we need to find out. I think the loans and the loan fees, I must admit, I think one or two loans is fine if you get a view to buy them. I think all these loans are very. I mean, Rangers need players in the short term, but that would concern me. If you're paying loan fees for all these guys, the danger is that's money down the drain because it's the development of our team's player. So at the moment, I've got to say I don't think they've spent it wisely, but it's a gamble, and if it pays off, then you can back and say yeah, that's the case. But at the moment, looks like a lot of money and a lot of risk.